Hello, my name is Lucas, this is a Bit of Lit, and I'm here once again with another book haul because I've been reading this fantastic collection of Chinese science fiction, Broken Stars, edited and translated by Ken Liu. He has another one, I believe, called Invisible Skies or something. He also has some other of his own work too, which I haven't read. I've read a few of his other stories in different areas, but none of his stories are in here. It's all other Chinese authors, and yeah, they're really fantastic. We've got Liu Cixin in here, which is who I want to talk about. Anyway, I recommend this book. I will make a full video for this later, but I bought some more Chinese science fiction. The only reason I went to the bookstore again is because I had to go out to buy some shoes, and there are plenty of shoe stores, but I knew that there was a shoe store near the bookstore, so... Anyway, I was looking for short story collections of Chinese science fiction. Not too easy to find in English, but there are a few, namely for Liu Cixin, who is well known for The Remembrance of Earth's Past, a trilogy showing The Three-Body Problem, Dark Forest, and Death's End, which are all books that I really enjoyed when I initially read them until I, thought about them for a while and realized these are extremely traditional and blame women for all problems. And I mean, I already knew that the characters were little stick figures on popsicle sticks with cutouts pasted onto them. They have nothing to them, basically, but the ideas were cool. Maybe I disagree a little bit with, well, certainly I disagree with a lot of his implications about feminized men and these kind of things, especially in Death's End. Oh my God. Anyway, he has a great story in Broken Stars that has another flat character, but is fantastic for its ideas. I think he has some really good ideas and very interesting. And I've been writing my own short stories, mostly science fiction, which is not a genre I read too much, but it's the only way that I can get ideas out when I'm writing, so that's the way it works. Anyway, let me show you the books that I bought because they are very cool collections, and I will, as soon as I pull this sticker off, I'm hoping that there will be even more translated Chinese science fiction, because I promise you, it is, there can be some similarities, certainly, but there are definitely some completely wild differences in Chinese science fiction compared to American or British science fiction or Western science fiction. This is The Wandering Earth. This is a collection. It has 5 Chinese Galaxy Award winners, which is a very big deal. That's a very important Chinese science fiction award to receive. So I'm looking forward to seeing those 5 and the rest of them that are in here. The Wandering Earth was a movie that came out, was made into a movie that came out, I believe, 2 years ago for Spring Festival. I was trying to think of the English name. I had a Chinese name in my head, but now that I'm really studying Chinese, I'm like forgetting English terms for certain things, or, I still definitely forget terms in Chinese. But anyway, The Wandering Earth, that story, the movie was fantastic. I thought it was really cool, and it's about, from what I remember, it's been a while, the solar system is no longer habitable for Earth, so a lot of rockets were made and humans went underground, and the rockets are pushing Earth in a certain trajectory to find habitable space to live in. Unfortunately, they come across a problem where, there are some genetic things for plants and animals and stuff that's on a spaceship and their trajectory is sort of off put, and they're like flying right into the sun, or not into the sun, but into some other star or something like that. And it's a race against time to solve this problem. I think it's a little bit different than that, but it's something crazy, and the stakes are really high, and it's really cool. So I'm looking forward to reading the actual text of it and the other stories in here. We've got, let's see, Mountain, Son of China, For the Benefit of Mankind, Curse 5.0, The Micro Era, Devourer, Taking Care of God with Her Eyes, and Cannonball. Haven't read these, but looking forward to it. He's a very interesting author with his ideas. His characters are popsicle sticks with drawings pasted to them, but that's okay. Some of his ideas are extremely traditional, but I'm willing to look past them. For example, in Death's End, which is the third in Remembrance of Earth's Past, men are extremely feminized, and women are blamed for all the problems that happen, actually are at fault for everything that happens, every bad thing that happens anyway. And the way that these feminized men are portrayed is like it's a bad thing. And it's like it's a real shame. But other than that, I am able to look past that because some of the other ideas are cool. So looking forward to this. Hopefully there won't be too much of that. I've read a few stories where this kind of problem doesn't exactly happen, but I've also read a book that was just straight up propaganda and not interesting in any way. So he's a bit of a mixed bag for me, but I do enjoy his work, so I got it. And then we've got another collection, one that came out last year, Liu Cixin. There we go. This looks like a new cover, and here's his name, Liu Cixin. We've got Cixin Liu because that's his given name, but this is actually how you read his name. Let's say his name. Hold Up the Sky. This came out last year. Da Liu is the name of him, I guess, or maybe what he's called, I believe. We can see the covers for The Three-Body Problem, The Dark Forest, and Death's End, and we've got what is this? I can't read. What is this character? Anyway, they look really cool, and I was tempted, but I have too many problems with those books, despite the beautiful covers. Anyway, this cover is beautiful. Let me read a little bit about it. When I first saw this, I thought it was another full-length novel, but it's not. And I was like, all of this is nonsense. How is it all coming together? But it's different stories. In Hold Up the Sky, Cixin Liu takes us across time and space from a rural mountain community where elementary students must use physics to prevent an alien invasion, to coal mines in northern China where new technology will either save lives or unleash a fire that will burn for centuries, to a time very much like our own when superstring computers predict our every move, to 10,000 years in the future when humanity is finally able to begin anew, to the very collapse of the universe itself. And so, yeah, there's that. Let me tell you the names of the stories. We've got The Village Teacher, The Time Migration, 2018, April 1st. Fire in the Earth, Contraction, Mirror, Ode to Joy, Full Spectrum, Barrage Jamming, Sea of Dreams, Cloud of Poems, and The Thinker. So, there's that. We've got 2 collections of the Hugo Award-winning author of The Three-Body Problem. The Wandering Earth. Can I hold this? and I can't do this. And Hold Up. Let's do this. This is so awkward. Why don't I just do it this way? That makes sense. Hi. The Wandering Earth and Hold Up the Sky. That's that.